Hello everyone, I'm going to discuss in this video about the probability, its formula with some simple example to understand the concept. So to start with the formula, probability of an event can be calculated by taking a ratio where numerator is number of outcomes which are favorable to event E divided by the total number of outcomes. The total number of outcomes you can count from the sample space, and it can be written in this way also. N of E means number of outcomes in an event, and N of S means number of outcomes in a sample space. So we will use this formula to calculate the probability, but one thing is to be remember that probability is always lies between 0 and 1. So whenever we have a impossible event or the event which can never happen, the probability is always 0, and when the event can always happen, there is a surety or certainty of the event, then the probability will always come up as 1, and rest of the situation always lies between that. That is a one point you should remember. And also, if we are calling E as an event to happen, then event not to happen can be denoted by the symbol prime or E bar, or sometimes we can also write it like that. We can also write it by EC. So these are just notation for the event not to happen, and this is also known as complement of E. So one important result is probability of event to happen plus probability of event not to happen is always equals to 1. Their sum is always equals to 1. So we can use it wherever it is needed. And now let us jump over to the some examples. A first example is a coin is tossed. What is the probability of getting tail? When it is tossed once, the sample space can have either head or a tail. So number of outcomes in a sample space are 2, and then event we are talking about the getting tail. So here I have a 1 outcome. So it means probability is n of E divided by n of S, means the probability is 1 by 2. If you write down into the decimal, it is 0.5, or we can write down it as a 0.50, which means 50% chance. So there is a 50% chance of getting a tail in a single toss of a coin. Now let us see one example. In a single throw of a die, the probability of getting 4. So when die is thrown, probability of getting 4 is what? So probability of getting 4 is that the number of required outcome is 1. The total number in sample space this is 6. I'm sorry, this is 6, and probability is a ratio outcome by total. So you are getting 1 by 6 chances. And the bag contains, next example is a bag contains 4 blue marble and 1 red marble. Find the probability of getting blue marble. So it means the bag contains 4 blue and 1 red. That means the total number of balls are 5 in a bag, and we are looking for a blue marble. There are 4 in a number. So it means the probability of getting, here I'll call it B as a blue ball. So probability of getting B, it's just your choice. You can write E or you can write as it is. So here it is 4 by 5. 4 by 5 means 0.8. So it is having a 80% chance of getting a blue ball, because blue are more in number, so it is obvious to have a more chances. Now then we have a one more example. The probability of getting multiple of 7 in a single throw of a die. Now here sample space is again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Getting multiple of 7 is not possible. It means it is an empty set, and empty set has no element. You can write like that. There is no outcome in between that set. So probability is 0 upon 6 means 0. So when the event is impossible, the probability is 0. One example I am taking here, that probability of getting either even number or odd number in a single throw of a die. So sample space contain all 1 to 6, and the number of outcomes in a sample space are 6. But here E is also the event where either I am getting odd numbers or I am getting even numbers. So here the number of outcomes in a event are also 6. So probability will be favorable divided by total, so it is 1. So 100% chance that this is going to happen. So you must have seen that in the above examples I discussed a situation. The one was, the first one, I have taken the coin, tossing, getting a tail is a 50% chance. Getting a die number 4, in a die number 4, 1 by 6, so the likelihood is less, so very less chance of getting 4 in the throw. And when I was talking about that there are 4 blue marbles out of 5, they are more in number, so their chances are more, likelihood is more. And then there was a impossible event of getting 7, that is a probability 0. And we discuss also certain. So these are the situations that probability can lie between 0 and 1. If the chances are, likelihood is more, it will be more on this side. If it is less possibility, you will get it nearby 0. So this way we can calculate the chances of occurrence. Now let us take one more example. So I'll take the last one. From a bag full of balls, the probability of selecting white ball is 27%. What is the probability of selecting a ball not in white color? Now here you must be observing, I have not discussed that how many balls are there. We are talking in terms of percent, and we are looking for what is the chances that it is not occurring. So what you can do here, we can call it, I'm calling it the event probability is 27%. 27% means, let me write down into the decimal, this is 0.027. And the probability of not getting white ball, or I can use the symbol dash here. So it means I know that probability of P white happening, not white happening is 1. So 1 minus the probability of getting white ball. So here it is 1 minus 0.27. So the probability of not getting white ball is going to be 0.73. So there are 73% chances that we will not get a white ball from a bag containing balls if the probability of getting white ball is 27. So I hope you have gotten an idea. I'll come up with some more information about the probability. Thank you.